Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David, and today we're going to talk about a series of CDs that I'm sure you have seen in stores. Okay, there's like hundreds of these everywhere, whether you go to Walmart or Target or Best Buy or whatever, right? The thing that you can tell if it's part of the series, it says playlist at the top, and then it says the very best of whoever. Okay, so right here I have Destiny's Child. As a matter of fact, let's go through my own personal collection right here. Got one for Elvis Presley. Okay, Britney Spears. I got one for Brad Paisley. The very best of Jessica Simpson. Yolanda Adams. We got one for TLC. The Dixie Chicks. The Backstreet Boys. We got one for Scandal. Johnny Cash. And Rio Speedwagon. Okay, so that's my own personal collection. That's what I have so far. I am expecting to buy many more in the future. Okay, so how do you know what artists are going to have one of these or not? Basically, any artist has once ever been part of Legacy Records, aka Sony. They will have a CD release for them, or if not, then they should. Okay, basically Sony owns not only Legacy but also RCA, BMG, Columbia Records, Epic Records, CBS, Jive. You know, any of those record companies. Okay, so that means Beyonce, AC/DC, Bob Dylan, The Jacksons, Celine Dion, Dolly Parton, Christina Aguilera, Duke Ellington, Frank Sinatra, Jimi Hendrix, Mariah Carey, Switchfoot, Shakira, Willie Nelson. They should all have CDs in this series. Okay, playlist, the very best of those artists among many hundreds of others. Okay, so I've seen like a lot of these, and I've only started with these 12. Okay, so let's just go through the ones I have so far. We'll do a little mini review. I'll give you my personal review of the CDs and what I think of them, because some of them aren't exactly perfect. Okay, I can use some more songs in some of them. Most of these have 14 songs, no matter what. Okay, so the first one we have here is the very best of Destiny's Child. This one and the Elvis one are my two favorites so far. It has the best songs from these artists. Here's the list of tracks that are on the disc. Okay, so you can pause and read all that. The thing that kind of irritated me with this one is, even though it's my favorite, Emotion is not the original version that we know it to be. Okay, it has the Neptune's remix. I wish it did have the original version of Emotion. Okay, that is the very best version, the hit, the one that they made it on the radio. Okay, that was heard like a bazillion times every day. That's the version I wanted to be on here, not this remix version of Emotion that has all the drums and the electronic sounds in the background. So yeah, that's kind of sad that they didn't put the original version of Emotion on there, but every other song on here is perfect. Okay, all 14 songs. And in case you don't know, Kelly, Chelsea, and Beyonce all have their own, not Chelsea, Michelle, all have their own CDs in this series also. Okay, so I'll put that right there. The other one that I really like was the Elvis Presley one, and my mom bought me this. This is what started the collection. Like, I already have a few already, but my mom got me this one, and I loved it. We listened to it together in the car, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get more of these list CDs, okay, the very best of whoever. The thing is, there's playlists and then there's set lists. The difference is, one's, you know, albums, studio albums, and then the other one's like live and concerts and stuff like that. So this one is a very live, this is the very best of live concerts of Elvis Presley. I do have the gold collection of Elvis, okay, so 2-disc set. I'll talk about that in the future. But I like this one a lot because of the tracks on there, okay, live versions of him performing. My favorite one on here is the Jailhouse Rock and the Don't Be Cruel combination. Like, he's singing Jailhouse Rock and he switches over to Don't Be Cruel, and it's like, it's so exciting, okay, it's pretty cool. So there it is, Elvis Presley. Next one I have here is Rio Speedwagon, the very best of, okay. Once again, 14 tracks. Those are the ones that are on there. Real Speedwagon honestly is not my favorite of the bunch. I feel like there's a couple songs that are missing that I feel like they could be on this list. Also, all of them have a booklet, okay, with a bunch of songs and lyrics and stuff like that, and production notes and whatever, and a lot of good photos. If they don't have the booklet, it's in the disc. There's a PDF file inside the disc that you put on your computer, and you can have high quality photos and stuff like that. There's on the CD itself. So there it is. Okay. Next one I have here is Johnny Cash. Okay. The funny thing about Johnny Cash for me, I love his music. Okay. But I love Johnny Cash songs as long as they're not sung by Johnny Cash. It's really weird, but people who do covers of Johnny Cash songs, I love those versions better, okay? So let's say Walk the Line, for instance. I like the Dean Martin one. I like the one done by Billy Ray Cyrus, but I don't like the one sung by Johnny Cash. So, yeah. So I like the original songs, but honestly, I like the covers a lot better. And, you know, some people like that, you know. They like the Glee version of the Britney Spears songs rather than Britney Spears singing it. Some people like that. I personally can go one of two ways, okay? Next one we have here is the very best of Britney Spears. There's a lot of remix versions. Circus on this one is a remix, and Crazy, yeah, You Drive Me Crazy, that is a remix version. I wish it wasn't, okay? I wish it was the original songs. Now, if you have this CD, here's a little look at the booklet, and it has all the nice pictures and stuff like that, and the lyrics, and a little history lesson on Britney Spears and stuff like that also. But if you have this CD, the singles collection, you really don't need this one unless you just want this special remix version of Circus, which was previously unreleased on any other CD. So if you want, okay, here's the list. Here's the bottom one, previously unreleased, okay? Circus, the Diplo Circus remix. That's the only reason, if you're a big hardcore Britney Spears collector, okay? That's the only reason to get this CD is for that one track. Besides that, if you bought all of her studio albums in that one singles collection, you have all her songs already, okay? There it is. The rest here came in these very thin eco packs, okay? The thing about the playlist people is that they were like bragging the fact that they had these recyclable, eco-friendly cases, okay? And it's funny because later on they went back to the plastic jewel cases. So for a while you had these very nice cardboard eco cases. They had this little actually I'll do it in the future CD, okay? But there were the tracks that are on the Scandal. Warrior is the only song I really know by them until I got the CD, okay? Put that there. For the Backstreet Boys, here. If you look at this is like their mission statement saying, oh, we provide the best songs from each of these artists and we put them on these special cardboard eco cases for being environmental friendly and stuff like that. And then months later, they went back to the plastic jewel cases and printed out a bunch of paper for the little booklets instead of leaving the booklets in the CD. So that was a little weird to me. And all of the CDs, I said the Backstreet Boys one is the most well arranged. It had the best songs and it's arranged in the best way, okay? By album. All these other ones, they're just throwing in all these songs in there, okay? Without any order to them. The Backstreet Boys one is actually in order by album and such, okay? Same thing with the Dixie Chicks. Dixie Chicks, they had all the songs arranged by album. There are the tracks. Okay, we got 4 more here. We got TLC. And there's not much to say about TLC. If I have to say anything, it's my first band, okay? When I was like in 3rd or 4th grade, a bunch of girls, they always sing TLC songs, and that's how it got stuck in my head. As a matter of fact, I had a crush on one of those girls, and I was like, I wanted to get to know her better, so I was like listening to TLC and getting to know what she's into and stuff like that. But then the school year ended, I never got a chance to ask her out or anything like that. And besides, I was like, what, 3rd grade? What can I do, right? Next one I have here is Yolanda Adams. Okay, I have a friend named Yolanda James. Those are the tracks that are on the CD. You can just pause and read all that, okay? So there we go. Another one right there. We got the best of Jessica Simpson. This was the first one I bought. I was like, hey, $6, why not, right? So here's the one for Jessica Simpson. It's got most of the favorite songs that I know by her. It's got Irresistible. As long as Irresistible is on there, it's not some remix version, I'm happy, right? And finally, Brad Paisley. This one has none of my favorite songs by Brad Paisley. It's got a couple, I guess. Some really catchy ones, but The World, for instance, is one of my favorite Brad Paisley songs, and it's not on here. So yeah, there it is. I also know it doesn't say the very best. I think he's too new to say anything like that. But it's nice to have a little collection from playlists of Brad Paisley songs. Okay. So there it is, people. There's a bunch of artists out there, man, that I still need to collect, and I will probably make more updates on the videos in the future and stuff like that. But anyway, I want to thank you people for watching. I don't know who your favorite music artist is underneath the Sony label and Legacy and all that stuff, but if you do know, comment below and let me know, okay? So rate, favorite, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.